soundo.
A deplorable tragedy has occurred here. Mobius Corps took over the research facility and used it to create their monstrosities. I can take them down using their own prototype mech, the Balius. Gather parts so that we can activate it, and be quick about it.
You must construct additional pylons. You have...
I'm just doing a co-op mission before the show match starts in 20 minutes because I had nothing else to do. And I don't know how else to spend 20 minutes because I'm not playing one ladder game and risking how that goes. Yeah, they're actually shitters. They're actually just going to be bad at the game. And we get to enjoy that.
Additional pylons. Shadow Guard available.
Companies coming to our base, and they do not look too happy.
I am the voice of the Eclipse. I am here.
Mobius's victory is imminent. Move, move, move!
I am the heart of God. Your allies are in battle. State thy bidding. State thy bidding. Let our enemy know our fury. Your allies are in battle. We are one with the shadows. Time stop online. Research complete. Let our enemy.
We have half of the Balius parts now.
The void. We are one with the shadows. You have not enough.
Prepare yourselves. The enemy is inbound on our base.
You have not enough minerals. You have not. I'm here in the shadows. Your allies are in. You have not. I am Shadow Guard ready for deployment. You must.
Mobius Corps just doesn't give up. They're still trying to save their research, even as we gun down their prized experiments. Ensure their train never reaches its destination, would ya?
Would ya?
You are efficient, aren't you? We're set for parts now. I'm making the final preparations for the Balius's deployment. Expect to see me out there soon.
Let our enemy know it shall be as you say. You have not enough minerals. Upgrade complete. We are one with the shadows.
If you do,
Who wants to go for
if you make a 6-7 joke in this fucking stream, I will ban you forever.
Your allies are in battle. You have not enough minerals. You require.
I guess I need to come over here.
You have not enough minerals.
This train has nearly escaped. Pay attention. This is General Davis
Yeah, I wasn't
reporting
really
in.
paying
The
attention.
Balius is en route to its target.
enemy attacks on the way to our base? I don't like this one bit.
There's something about seeing Mobius trains crash and burn that is just so satisfying.
I walk the shadow. Enough minerals. I am here in the shadows.
Containment cell down. Focus on the hybrid.
All shall submit.
That hybrid's dead, but it almost took the Balius with it. I'll need to spend some time restoring it. The pressure's on. We have just a few moments left to kill this hybrid bastard. I'm afraid the Balius requires additional parts after
The
that fight.
Balius.
We're getting down to the wire. Make every minute count.
I need more things for the Balius. Guys, did you hear that the Balius needs more things for the Balius? It's time for the Balius to start doing more Balius things, so I need you to get more things for the Balius. Aye.
Get on the ship.
I am sensing cloak units. 2 can play this game. The enemy's attack will be upon us soon.
We've passed the halfway point. The Balius is coming together.
The Balius. You're here just for the show match? Well, that's great, because that's also the only reason I'm here.
Big dog is off the leash.
Fuck you, Gemini.
Davis Loki has some of the best
Material
voice
needs have
lines.
been met. Your
Does she?
cooperation is appreciated.
She sounds.
Evaluating
She's
pre-launch
so.
diagnostics. This will only take a
It's
bit.
like too memey.
My reports indicate a second train is coming.
The
Everyone on this train must
Ballius,
die.
guys, the Ballius. I need the Ballius. I need Ballius and the Ballius. There's so many Balliuses.
Pack your bags and get on board.
What is this? Oh, I should have done that. That was the RPG. Great. Guys, did you know that the Ballius requires more Ballius parts so that the Ballius can Ballius more Balliously?
Hybrid cell identified. The Ballius is headed to it.
The Ballius.
I
Thank
say that
goodness
wasn't
we've got the
sublimely
Ballius coming.
satisfying.
I didn't know what I would do if we didn't have the Ballius to do Ballius things.
You have not enough minerals. You have not enough minerals. Must have energy.
Does time stop work on this guy? I actually don't know. Well, let's test it out.
Hostile forces are zeroing in on our base. Keep your eyes peeled.
Cell ruptured. Open fire on the hybrid.
Looks like that is a no.
All shall submit.
Our victory came at a price, Commanders. The Ballius is going to need more work.
Oh no, the Ballius needs to be more Ballius.
The Ballius got
The
beat
Ballius.
back there.
It's
Go
so-
gather some more parts for
It's
it.
so funny. It's every fucking other line she says, Ballius. I must have Ballius. Why didn't you Ballius my Ballius? You know the answer to that, Crimp. Or Letolix, I don't know why I just called you Crimp. You know what I mean.
Your allies are in battle.
A whole mess of trouble is gonna land here on our base in a hot
I'm
minute.
sorry, I read the word Crimp, and I was like, I'm just gonna say Crimp now.
Who wants to go for a ride?
Nasperu. Shadow Guard available.
I am a bit sick. So that's a bit unfortunate, but we'll get through this.
Must. The shadow. I best. Must have. Hear you. Your allies are in battle.
Mobius Krimpus's victory is imminent. Move, move, move! The Balius is halfway online.
La
Keep it up.
Let our enemy know our fury. We are one in the shadows.
No.
Intrigue.
Oops.
Go, you require. Let our enemy know our fury.
You require more Vespine gas.
Dimensional strings attuned.
Your allies are in battle.
We meet our fate.
Well, would you look at that? We have enough parts for launch.
We have
Combat
enough
systems are up
Balius
and
parts for the
running. Safety
Balius,
test
so that we
still
can
pending,
make
so
the
be
Balius shoot
patient.
things with our Balius weapons.
The enemy moves against our base. Show them the folly of their ways.
Your allies are in battle.
Stop in time now.
Oh, where you been all my life?
Ready for action. I'm approaching the hybrid's containment cell.
With my Balius.
I'm here in the shadows. Must have energy. Thoughts in chaos.
Come on,
Your
Balius.
CO.
Dimensional strings attuned.
Because it doesn't fucking matter. The game's over. You have to be fucking brain dead to lose co-op missions, bro. Also, because time stop doesn't fucking work on the enemy, on the boss,
Hybrid target
so it
acquired.
doesn't matter.
All shall submit.
I like literally didn't even lose a unit.
Victory is ours.
Alright. Look at that perfect timing. God, I'm so good. Yeah, I'm not even level 15. Alright, where's Crimp? Where's Crimp? I don't think he dodged. I think Krimpus is just being fashionably late because he's a teenager. There he is. Hello, Aloton. The man sponsoring this show match with $20 dues. I will say that I will also put $20 dues on the winner of this. And the instigator. Okay, yeah, so can someone run me down the lore as to why this is even happening again? I was, like, in my bed, falling asleep, like, literally eyes unable to stay open when this was happening, and then I, like, opened them again, and I looked at my phone, and I saw that those two guys were arguing and wanting to show match, so I just said, I'll do it. But it was Echo and Waffelz. So why is Krimpus now playing? Why has Krimpus been shoved into this? He was just voluntold to join this show match? Is that's it? That's incredible. Krimpus is online. What is Echo's MMR? 2.8. Oh, that's his Zerg. His Protoss is 2.9. What's Krimpus at? Krimpus is at 3.2. Alright. Alright, they vetoed. That was the... God, look at these non-real pro gamers doing a veto in literally no time at all. Fucking pro gamers need to learn a thing or two from these guys. Mothership and 10k feet are vetoed. Echo first pick. Go. Then alternate. Go. Oh my goodness, IDK them. What the fuck? Custom melee ladder maps. Alright, they are no longer good at doing vetoes. Wait, really? I thought we were... Really? I don't know if that makes this better or worse. Yeah, because his Zerg is lower MMR than his Protoss, which was already lower MMR than Krimpus's Protoss. So, yeah. I don't know. Why don't you just play Protoss? What the fuck? We didn't get through vetoes fast. They're picking now. Are both these guys east? Whatever. Excuse me. I have no idea where Krimpus lives. What is Echo doing? He's sitting here with Terran selected. I tell Krimpus that he's playing Zerg, and Krimpus just says, okay. That's some balls of steel, I'm not gonna lie. Krimpus is unfazed coming into this show match. Wait, shit, is my fucking replay thing correct? Yes, it is, okay. Where is the game? It is in the loading screen, Allerton. Hold up. Bada bing, bada boom. Alrighty. Here we go into our show match of the bottom left-hand player, who was voluntold to join this show match because the real person that is having beef with the other opponent is apparently too good to actually play him yet. So it is spawning on the bottom left, Krimpus, and on the top right, the one and only Loco Balls Swafflin, aka Echo Soldier. Now, to be honest, I don't really exactly remember why Echo Soldier and Waffelz were beefing. And it was also happening in the politics channel, which was not at all related to StarCraft in the first place. So I'm not really sure exactly, again, the reasoning behind it. However, they were, and Waffelz was too good, and so they swapped him out for Krimpus, who is about the same MMR. And for some reason, Echo also has decided to play Zerg instead of Protoss, and we are opening with a 15 pool into a double gas with nothing in the gases. And also an expansion. And 4 Zerglings. Alright, so anyways, Krimpus is actually going to do a normal build. He's going for a gate and then a cyber and his Nexus. That's very nice. Playing very nice and standard. Very cool. I would love him to make sure he keeps those probes making, though, as he's not doing that. As he's not got the minerals for some reason. Oh, it's because he already walled with his second gateway because he's afraid of Zerglings, which, fair, but also you would much rather have a Zealot coming out instead of a gateway. So these 4 Zerglings actually will just walk right in. And that's also not really advised. Because he also doesn't have anything ready to block. Until just now. Will he be paying attention is the question. And he does. But unfortunately, I was just about to say, you can't actually wall that off with a pylon because he did the wrong wall off. So again, this is why we look at my wall off guides. Oh, he didn't cancel that. This is why we look at my wall off guides, everyone. You're never supposed to have the 2 buildings directly next to each other like this. You need to have one offset slightly. As the probe, the pylon does get killed off, but it does allow the probes to surround all the Zerglings and will kill them off. And behind all this, despite this 3 probe kill, Krimpus is actually still in the lead economically. However, more Zerglings are being streamed across, and unfortunately for Krimpus, he's still not no. Krimpus, what? Oh, this is what I signed up for? 3K players that don't understand how to analyze a situation they're in? Okay. Well, that game wasn't anywhere close to being over. Krimpus, you were not losing at all. Just FYI. Please stick in these games more, otherwise this will be very boring. Thanks. Alright, now that I've gotten that in there, we can go ahead and host the next map, which is going to be Ruby Rock. He had less drones than you. I am the executive in this show match, so I'm saying that I can give them tips if it means that we will have much more entertaining matches in front of us, because that is not how I want all these games to go, because that was one of the worst things I've ever seen. Your race switching. Okay, so Echo, after winning with the worst build of all time, is now going back to Protoss, apparently. As he says, the last one was a misclick. Didn't want to remake. Okay, that's a lie. Because Waffelz said you're... Okay. Anyways. I don't know what Echo's cooking here. Like, I literally even said in chat, Echo is playing Zerg, by the way, and Krimpus says, okay, and then I start the match. So, there's no way Echo didn't realize that he was picking Zerg in that scenario. But anyways, we will now move on to the game number 2, which will hopefully be much more entertaining. As on the top left-hand side, playing as the purple Protoss, who completely misanalyzed his position in that last game and left for no reason, it is Krimpus. And on the bottom right-hand side, playing yet again as Protoss, it is Echo Soldier, who is trying to do funny mind games or something, and I don't know exactly what he's trying to do with it. Once again, I'm a little bit sick, so please apologize, or sorry, please forgive me for any sniffles and or hoarse voices, as I just realized my life bars are incorrect. There we go. Yes, please apologize to me for getting me sick, everybody. It's all your fault. Watching the All Things Protoss Discord chat, as much as I do, has caused me to have a terrible immune system. Alright, will they both fuck up their walls is the next question. Okay, that one's correct. Very nice. And you can't do that. How about this one? Oh, boy. That's something. Krimpus! Oh, my God. This is literally the easiest thing to do. What is happening right now? You just put the thing here, you put the next thing here, and you put the next thing right next to it. And bada bing, bada boom. There's only one spot to go. Alright, Echo's going to be putting a proxied pylon on the left-hand side. With a significantly later Cyber Core, by the way. So we'll see what's up with that. And he puts the fake second pylon right at the front to make sure that Krimpus sees it. Now, this is great if you're expecting your opponent to react and scout. He even cancels it. However, Krimpus probably is not even going to pay attention to that and will not be altering what he was doing in the first place. So, a nice attempt by Echo to try and mind game his opponent. However, he literally just probably lost a bunch of minerals for absolutely no reason. Oh, it's going to be a 4-gate from Echo, as the warp gate is still not started. That's generally a very important thing when you go for a 4-gate build. So that's going to have a significant impact onto when this actually does hit. Krimpus, on the other hand, will be staying with a 2-gate Stalker Sentry opener for now. Goes immediately for that hallucination. And that should find its way across the map very quickly. And notice that this pylon is no longer there. And notice that there's nothing else in the main base. And so, that will prompt Krimpus to likely do nothing. Let's see. Alright, he checks it in, sees nothing here. Alarm bells should be ringing. As he also now does check the bottom and notice nothing either. Does he cancel the Nexus? It would be a very advised play. However, like I mentioned, the reaction to seeing every possible tell that your opponent is all-inning you is going to be to do nothing. I knew it. Ah, okay, 1 battery. Not bad. That's a start. Can we get a second? Can I get a second battery? Nope. Okay, that's too much. It's fine, Echo supply blocks. How many units does he have? He's only got 4 stalkers and he's opening 4-gate? Okay. Oh, he sees it! Very important information from Krimpus. Will he now be having enough information to actually react? Looks like for now, no. Will we get any force fields? And it looks like Echo's just going to try to bulldoze down the stalkers as no sentry energy is being used. We are abandoning we have more units than our opponent and a defensive battery, but we are running away from the fight for some reason. Okay. Force field! Force field! Oh, that's not where we should have done. Another one! Echo, why are you suiciding all your... Oh my god, Hela's alive. Oh, he doesn't have enough energy. Okay, fair enough. Oh, yeah, okay. Alright, he goes back down. Now that the battery's dead. Yeah, no. Okay. No, this is okay. Yeah, those units are very weak from Echo, although nice target fire from him will be able to kill off quite a few of these, as Krimpus is much too far forward at the moment, but he will have an Immortal coming out very soon, which should be able to help him on this defense. As we now have forward batteries getting thrown down by Echo. Definitely an interesting play right now, as Krimpus doesn't quite know about this yet, but the Immortal is out. We're going to try to focus fire that down as Echo. And nice micro pullback from the purple Protoss. Would have left a couple force fields, but I think it's not going to matter because he's just got so much units right now. As Echo really tried to all in on the Immortal, but really didn't have enough for it. And so if if Krimpus backs away at this point, I would literally not understand what's going on. Okay, I don't get it. Just attack. You see 3 stalkers. You have double his units. Just go. Just what the fuck? Crimp, just go kill them. Fuck me, dude. Oh, all right. Next Immortal is out. That's gonna be the trigger. And surely there will be nothing that could happen. I would love a couple force fields to trap these stalkers, but it's not going to matter. Krimpus will be able to even up the score with a nice defense of a 4-gate. Very nice. Alrighty. What do we got next? Tourmaline. And then Echo says, 1 sec, gotta take a shit. You are absolutely trolling me. Alright. Well, I guess we will now wait here for, hopefully what is a very quick bathroom break. And then Krimpus says, I want to go back to bed after this. I'm too tired. Why did I sign up for this? And cold, he said. Yeah, I kind of want to retroactively take away that thing I just said. Wow, Echo's already back? What the fuck? I don't even believe that he went... There's no way he took a shit. That he's trolling. Wait, can the people you're casting see this, Gemini? Well, no, but I can do this, and now they can. So you guys can all enjoy to see what Echo just tried to type to us. Because I don't really feel like reading it. But yeah, anyways. Yeah, I will say that I will only give the extra $20 in the show match if, well, I guess if Krimpus. So the only reason, okay, this is my conditions. If I, the only situations where I will give the extra $20 is if one, Echo wins, because he will stay no matter what. Or 2, if Krimpus wins and he still stays to play against Waffelz, because that's what they agreed upon. If he only wins the first show match and then wants to leave, I will not be giving him the extra $20. We should ban Echo from ATP. True. Krimpus is the goat at walling. Okay. Like, surely Krimpus realizes after that last game. Like, this is not... What? Why does he think this is how you wall? I don't get it. It's not that fucking hard. You just make the things in a spot where there's only one gap. Like, I don't know. It's. Do you think Krimpus has the fucking? Do you think Krimpus has the building grid option selected? Do we think he knows that exists? Is that on by default? I actually don't know. I've had that on for my whole fucking StarCraft life that I don't remember if that's on by default or not. It's off by default? Okay. Do we think that... Okay, this is the new bet. Do we think over under... No, I'm pretty sure it's off by default. Over under on if Krimpus has building grid enabled. I'm almost willing to bet that he doesn't. Wow, that's a very fast Nexus coming out of... No, yes, it is. No, it's not. I'm stupid. Sorry. Talking about these shitty walls has warped my brain, and I've lost all conception of where we are in this game. Sorry. Totally normal expansion time, but also he forgot Warp Gate again for some reason. So Echo doesn't really like to make Warp Gate quickly in these matches. Krimpus is very scared, even though he's scouted very normal things. Doesn't want to expand until he knows his opponent is playing something a little bit more safe himself. And so he's getting many units and a third gateway. Krimpus, you have not successfully finished scouting. Okay, now he sees the Nexus nearly finished with his own not even started yet. And so now Krimpus, with 36 supply out of 39 and 2 pylons in production, will be taking his Nexus at the time that Echoes is finishing. So generally, how this works in a PvP is that the player with their Nexus finished is going to be very much yeah. I think you get it. Oh, a 4th gateway and the Twilight Council. Okay, all coming online at the same time. This is going to be quite a build coming out of Krimpus. I'm not quite sure where he's trying to go with this build. Whereas Echo has gone for a Robo and getting an Observer out. And then going for an extra gateway and extra gases as well. Will be able to deny that scout. Not like it would have really given Krimpus any information, but he is going for yet another one. Blink getting thrown down nice and quickly. So we'll see if he's going to be able to utilize that. Krimpus really needs to make sure that he can keep up on his probe production when this Nexus finishes, because we are needing to catch up massively in that regard. Somehow Echo is only up like 5 probes, despite the fact his Nexus finished like 3 minutes ago or something. So, honestly, Krimpus is not even in the worst situation of all time, as Echo F2's his Observer back home. I could see a world where Krimpus still finds a way that he wins in this game. If he, like, just actually chronos his probes, like, legit right now, and Echo continues to get supply blocked every 2 seconds, he can still find his way back in this game. His Blink's going to be finishing up relatively soon. Echo is moving out for some reason with the same army supply and no Blink. If we get a couple force fields right here... Oh my god, the instant recall as Echo realizes that, yeah, no, that's not going to happen. I'm not really sure what prompted that attack in the first place. But he also didn't actually need a recall there, because the units were not even close to getting on top of his. But, you know, just wanted to be safe. Honestly, with Blink finishing and quite a few gateways online, I see a world here where Krimpus can do some pretty decent damage, assuming that his Blink micro is on point. Although I don't really think he should be attacking into the natural. We really want to just try to be denying a 3rd base, but he's just going to go into it anyways. Misses the first 2 Blinks, misses the next Blink as well, and the next one. Okay, so he actually hasn't successfully blinked any of the Stalkers. So remember when I said that this could do a lot of damage if he Blink micros well? Literally not even a single Blink Stalker that was being attacked was blinked. So that's a bit unfortunate. However, he did kill an Immortal and some Sentries, so that's very cool. Okay, another missed Blink and another one. And okay, then he blinks everything back. Very nice. So, yeah, again, unfortunately for Krimpus, his Blink micro didn't quite do anything. And now Echo Soldier is going to be sitting nicely on 3 bases yet again, as Krimpus is only just now starting once more. So, the other thing here is that if Krimpus actually had just gone into the into the 3rd base with that attack, he actually would have been in a pretty decent position to maybe cancel the 3rd base or something like that. But just going into the natural, not exactly the best play. Now we have a Dark Shrine and a Robo Bay coming online for Echo, really trying to round out his comp as much as possible. Gonna be likely going into some Disruptors, which to be honest, could give Krimpus a pretty nice edge in these fights, assuming the fact that Echo can't micro them and kills his own units. So that's actually pretty good for Krimpus. Although there's a War Prism coming into the main base right now, and I don't see anything that's going to be able to defend against this. I don't even know if it's going to be in vision. Looks like it will, actually. That's cool. But is he paying attention? He is. That's nice. Oh, and it's all the DTs. I just remembered that. Uh-oh. I think Krimpus is dead. He's got one Observer that just now starts out. But, yeah, this is going to do a pretty good amount of damage. He's just going to click on that Nexus. And, yeah. This one's going to be a bit rough for our buddy Crimp. We'll be able to kill off all these DTs eventually, which is nice. But losing the Nexus, losing all those probes, or sorry, pylons. He didn't actually lose many probes, but he did lose all the pylons, and he wasn't actually making probes that entire time either. It's definitely not the greatest. Echo, on the other hand, though, literally hasn't made any units after those DTs were warped in, it seems like, because he's floating 2,300 minerals. And, yeah. He's making 2 more Robos as the response. He's got his Robo Bay finished, but he's still making Immortals as well. Not sure what exactly... He's got 4 Robos on the production tab. Or, sorry, well, just in total to have eventually once those finish. At the given moment, Krimpus' army is much better. He's also got +1. If this Prism doesn't die, nicely done to keep that alive. Honestly, just A move. Just A move. You don't need to over-micro. Okay, a recall being forced to use, and it will mean that a lot of these Stalkers are getting killed off. There is Blink available for Echo to move away at any point in time, but he seems to have forgotten that that exists. Prism, unfortunately, a little bit far behind, but he will be able to get another Warp in. If he just goes for a big, fat amount of Zealots, honestly, Krimpus still has a moment here. Although the extra production for Echo is now starting to kick in. So I think this is still going to be a bit rough for him. A lot of the Zealots from Echo are actually just kind of sitting around doing nothing. Krimpus is over-microing again by move commanding and then A-moving again. And it looks like he will finally lose everything. The double Immortal is going to do really well. He's not warping in as much. There we go. Finally getting another Zealot warp in. But this is looking like it's going to be really rough at this point. 3 Disruptors about to pop out as well. So provided that Echo does not hit his own units with those, I think he's going to be in a pretty good situation. However, the chance of that happening is actually fairly decent. So we can't exactly rule Krimpus out of this game just yet. Alright, Echo's going to chase this down. He feels confident, knowing he's got a larger army. And I want to see where these Disruptors end up going. That's a very important thing in this fight. What do these Disruptors end up doing? This is going to be the key of this whole game. Can these Disruptors nail their shots on the opponent instead of our own units? Here's the first shot. A pretty successful one, actually. Very nicely done. The second one also going to be killed off before it actually lands. Third one also getting killed off, but unfortunately for Krimpus, there's nothing else behind it. So Echo will take the lead yet again. Very nicely done by him. All right. All right. Echo is choosing to play Zerg again. Krimpus tried joining VC. What? White Rabbit is the map. Hi Gemini, what MMR is this? It's 3K, as the title suggests. And it is a best of 7, as the overlay suggests. Thank you, Twitch chat, for paying attention. On the top right-hand side, it is Krimpus. And on the bottom left-hand side, it is Echo Soldier. Playing Zuri again and going for his patented 15 pool into, I'm guessing it's going to be double extractor with no mining. Is that what we're going to do this time again? No. Looks like he's actually going to go back down and actually expand. Okay. So we will get a hatchery down. Did Krimpus scout? Yes, he did. I can't see the purple on this map. This map is so goddamn dark. Alright, so we'll come on in as Krimpus and see what exactly is going on. Sees the no double gas, but does see the faster pool timing. So I'm guessing he's going to do that thing where he walls off really quickly again because he's scared and doesn't understand how this works. Yep. I'm right. Okay, that's fine though. At least he's getting the Zealot this time, which is better. I don't really think you need all this though. Again, you really should just try to get this Nexus down as fast as possible because you still see the hatchery. So you still need that. And also, yeah, you do need that pylon before the gas is the other thing because you get supply block with that fast Zealot. So Krimpus won't die to the Zerglings this time, which is very nice. But it also means that he's not actually going to be able to feel nice in a macro game because his Nexus is going to be extremely late. He's also making a second... Okay, there we go. So yeah, Echo is going to actually follow this up with a Roach Warren, so he's just going to all in with this. I don't think Krimpus is going to be expecting this. However, considering that he did go for the double gate and the later Nexus, he might actually inadvertently be put in a better position against this all-in if he actually continues to make units constantly out of these gateways after the Nexus. He might actually be in a pretty decent spot. Although the problem is that he's not actually going to scout this either. He's not making Warp Gate for some reason. Alright, there's the Stargate. The Overlord does scout that, but... you know, whatever. Alright, Roachborn is finished. We're getting a Spore Crawler in the weirdest place I can possibly imagine. Again down there, too. Okay, I'm not quite sure what those are doing, but anyways. We have this Roach Warren finished. We're not actually mining gas as Echo, so that's a bit of a problem if he was trying to do a Roach all-in. Maybe he was just getting a safety Roach Warren because he saw the double... No, he didn't even see the double gate. Never mind. I have no idea what the fuck Echo's doing. Alright, Twilight Council is going to come in really quickly after the Stargate before the first Stargate unit's even out. What's it going to be? The Oracle. It makes a lot of sense. Really curious what this Twilight's going to be, as the Nexus is finishing up here as well. And unfortunately for Krimpus, he wasn't really making probes very constantly that entire time. So that's also going to be a bit rough for him. But luckily for him, Echo's also been supply blocked, so that's not going to matter too much. How many larvae does he have? He's only got 2 as well. And then he makes 3 roaches. Okay. Oh, it's Glaives. Oh, look at this Star Glaives Enjoyer. Too bad he's going against roaches. Here comes the Oracle. Just like I mentioned earlier, this Spore Crawler is in the worst place possible, so there's a chance that this Oracle does come across the map and start zapping away drones on this side, and the Spore Crawler won't really be able to do anything. So that's actually pretty decent. Excuse me. Alright, let's see where this Oracle goes. Going on the correct side. Will he engage? Yes, he does. No, he doesn't. Wow. Okay. Alrighty then. So, in the back end, we've got the battery coming up. And we got the extra gateways coming in as well. We did see the roaches. And so we're going to commit to the Adepts, apparently, as Krimpus. Alright, so Echo is actually macroing. Yet again, I'm baffled by these players' decisions. Alright, Alright, extra gateways coming up. We're at a very low probe count as Krimpus, so this has been unfortunate. He's taking the farthest third imaginable. Holy shit. Honestly, what third do you even take on this map? Who the fuck plays this map, dude? Jesus. Oh my god, we have a Hydra Den and an Infestation Pit coming down at the same time. For Echo Soldier. Lots of Adepts on the map at this point, but it looks like this has been scouted by Echo Soldier, and he knows this is coming and is preparing a wall. However, it's not a full wall, and if these units are a bit out of position when these Adepts find their way across, because I can't find them, there they are. God, this purple is impossible to see on this map. There's a chance that these Adepts could do something, but there's plenty of roaches. We should cancel that shade. Oh, no. Just go to the third. Why do we attack? Why do we sit? Go to the third base. Why are we just sitting here attacking roaches? The whole point is to kill drones. Just go to the drone line. Thank you. Jesus Christ. Alright, now we're going to get some damage done. Queen's going to fall as well. Alright, now Krimpus is cooking. All these drones are going to get killed off as Echo does not feel a need to try and save them. Nice cancel on the shade as well. Continuing the pressure. I love this. Alright, this is great from Krimpus now. It would be great if he was making probes during all of this and wasn't still making adepts and was instead getting... Oh, charge. What? I would loved him getting blink instead, but whatever. Cancel that, please. No, he's not paying attention. No. Oh, the hatchery's at 2 HP! Oh, please send these ones over here and kill it. Oh, please. Crimp, please. No. No, don't send them in the natural. Oh, thank God. Oh, just kill it and recall. Kill it, recall. Get out of there. Well, Echo's not moving, but anyways. Get out of there. Stop attacking a singular roach. You know there's a massive army somewhere over here. You don't need to attack this. Just run home. Jesus Christ, the decision making. The zoomer fucking attention span. Did we just forget that we had a whole army killing all of our fucking units? Not 10 seconds ago? Alright. Lots of units on the... Or sorry, lots of gateways on the back end for Krimpus, so his production will be ramping up pretty nicely once his third base is getting saturated a bit more, but still not with any extra gases, so he's not going to have much gas income for his Templar switch, which is coming on up. Wait, what the fuck? Oh my god, he's got a hive. Okay, what is Echo cooking? He's also still going for three... He's literally using all 3 Evo chambers. Which, honestly, kind of based. Echo is going to double expand. I actually don't mind that either. That's actually quite nice. He probably knows that Krimpus is not expecting to attack again after already killing a third base. So it's honestly a pretty decent greed option. He's going to go for another attack. I don't think this is the best choice. This army composition from Krimpus is extremely questionable. However... It's still in pretty decent size, so I don't think Echo should try to go for this. As he realizes that and will run away. Krimpus is making a second Templar Archives because he's forgotten about the first one. We still have no extra gases. I'm really wondering what's going on in Krimpus's brain right now. Like, surely he realizes that he's got no gas income, right? Surely. Oh, we've got a Lurker Den coming up. Oh, no. If Lurkers come out, I'm not feeling this game for Crimp. Oh, dude, please cancel that. Thank you. Alright, so this base is going to get attacked. The charge has been used, and a lot of the Zealots are distracted, so now we'll be able to jump on top of this as Echo. And honestly, this army comp from Krimpus is terrible. So thankfully, at least he shades away, and we'll be able to save most of those Adepts, but honestly, I would have rathered him shade into the natural or something to do drone damage, because otherwise these Adepts are going to do absolutely nothing. 9 drones did get killed off. Oh, Zealots just randomly coming in here. Where the fuck did these come from? Oh, a Prism. Honestly, nice move from Krimpus. Again, I would love it if he had fucking gas and made Storm with one of his 2 fucking Templar Archives. Jesus. Now he's using them for Archons. Alright, there's lurkers on the field. This is over. There's no way. He's panic-making cannons. There's really nothing that's going to save him in this position. First lurkers are going to start to burrow themselves in front of the army, and Krimpus is going to literally just cease to exist. He moved commands into it as well. That's definitely not the play. As Echo Soldier will be going ahead further in the series, 3-1 so far. Archon's more faster with 2 Templar Archives. That's so funny. Peak StarCraft 2 indeed. Alright, Echo's getting water. Iberi admitting that he's lost to Echo Soldier in 2 different series. That's definitely something you could never fucking torture out of me. I could literally be about to die from waterboarding, and I would never admit that I've lost to Echo Soldier in 2 different series before. I would not admit it even to save someone else's life. That's so funny. Whoa. Oy, 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 oy. Why is the water break longer than the shit break? Like, what's going on here, Echo? Okay, they're both ready. Here we go. Well, Empo, I'm pretty sure that reaction would happen in a multitude of other scenarios that you would find yourself in, so that's not entirely surprising. Oops. There we go. Alright. On match point, on the bottom left-hand side, playing Zerg yet again. It is the... I don't know. It's Echo. It's someone. And at the top right-hand side, he's really tired, he's really cold, and he's probably tilted out of his mind. It is Krimpus. All he knows about the pylon spot. Nice. Nice. This is going to be the best wall out of the whole series out of Krimpus. Holy shit. Let's go. I am hyped for this. As Echo Soldier continues to do this garbage fucking build with his 15 pool. And he's going to expand to the shitty base as well. What the hell? Okay. Does Krimpus overreact yet again? Or does he realize by this time... Okay, Echo doesn't even realize that that's a shitty base. Or does Krimpus realize that he doesn't really actually need to wall off so fast? Nice! He's adapting. Alright, good job, Krimpus. Going for the Nexus. We still want that Zealot, though. Just to be super safe, because Echo does just yeet the Zerglings across the map. Oh, I would much... Oh, please get that Zealot, Crimp. Oh, he's not getting it. He's also not getting the pylon. Oh, Crimp, please. Alright, Waffelz, you ready? Alright, so he kills the Lings. Okay, let's see if he remembers what I said. Okay, start mining. Don't go to the main! You're down here already! What the fuck? Oh my... Alright, let's see if he remembers what I said. So he's not leaving yet, so that's good. This game isn't over. I mean, it's not good, but it's not over. Oh shit, there's way more Lings. Okay, but it's still not over. Like, he's not gonna break this. Crimp, make things from both your Nexuses, please. Crimp, just make probes. What else are we doing? What could we possibly be doing right now? What are we looking at? What's happening? Holy moly. What? Someone screen capped that to put that out of context. That's hilarious. He's going for both tech buildings at the same time for some reason. Alright, remembers that Chrono Boost exists. Very nice. I don't think Echo realized what he was telling him, because he was telling him to get the Overlords out of the way, and he didn't do that, and now he's actually going to lose them to the Stalker. He's not realized that this one is also under threat. That is going to supply block Echo. Although I don't think Krimpus even realizes that's there now. We still have not started Warp Gate. We're starting Glaives before Warp Gate. At one point do I chat and tell him that he forgot Warp Gate, because otherwise this is going to be really sad. Oh my fucking god, Krimpus killed his own pylon before he made backup ones. I'm literally face palming right now. Oh my god. I don't have him in a fucking... Oh, he just realized. Well, okay. At least he didn't realize when he was trying to attack or anything. That would have been really bad. Alright, the Oracle comes over, gets met by a couple queens. There's yet again the worst positioned Spore Crawler of all time. We're stasis warding a queen in its face, and it's actually going to work. That was insane. Don't walk it into the spawn! What? Why do these shitty fucking spore placements actually fucking do something? Like, oh my god, dude. Alright. I mean, Krimpus is just so far behind. His pro count is not good. I mean, warp gate is still not fucking done. He's trying to make adepts out of fucking gateways after he's already seen 1,000,000 roaches. Oh my fucking god. 1,000,000 lings and roaches. There's no world where an adept attack does absolutely anything in this game. But he's on autopilot at this point. A singular Ravager to join the fray. Yeah, this one's going to be a bit difficult for our boy Crimp. I'm not going to lie to you. Warping in Glaive Adepts against roaches in your natural is never a good feeling. And unfortunately, it's one that Crimp has to deal with right now because, yeah, these roaches are really not going to get killed off. There's a singular Void Ray on the production tab, which will eventually kill these, but... Echo, just kill the probes. What are we doing? Why are we killing random pylons? Okay, there we go. He's going to run away from the Void Ray, I guarantee it. Well, if the Void Ray attacked, he would be. Oh, he walks forward. Never mind. Okay. Fair enough. Go off, King. Alright. A defense from Krimpus. He's alive. Alright. Let's find our way back in this game. And we're going to do it by not making probes. There we go. Alright, well, this Spire is going to be finishing up. And Echo is going to make, like, 15 mutas. And walk them across the map. And Krimpus is going to die. That's basically what's going to happen here. Oh, just kidding. He doesn't have the larva for that. Because he's not been injecting. So it's only going to be 4 mutas for now. Then 4 more. A little bit late on that. Alright, there's all the injects coming out. There we go. Oh my god, this Overlord's still been alive this whole time. It's actually going to supply block him somehow. That's so funny. Alright, here comes the mutas. One at a time. That's actually a lot of adepts. It's on the ground. Oh, there's still 20 roaches. Never mind. Alright, mutas being called back to deal with the army. Yeah. Well, if we just clump all the mutas in front of the Archons, they will actually just die. Okay, Echo is doing the worst micro possible. Okay, all the mutas are dead. The Adepts are going to shade out and get to the Spire, and that's not what we want to attack. There we go. Alright, wait a minute. Shade again. Shade into the main. Shade in the main. There you go. Nope. Stop attacking queens. Attack drones. Okay. Where are they? Oh, they're all the way over here. That's a bit unfortunate. Yeah. Alright. Well, now they're going to die, and now the game is over. Oh, the recall. Worth. Alright, the second round of mutas. That's what's going to do it. The second round of mutas. As Arky does mention that, yeah, there's been an incredible amount of roaches made, and we still do not have roach speed as Echo. Well, the singular muta micro. Oh, sick. Alright, this third base is going to die. We're trying to take the most exposed third base possible when we have one literally right in our back door. So, I did say earlier to Krimpus that he should really stick in these games, because otherwise, if he leaves all the games too early, it would be really boring. However, there's also a point where you should realize that you're sticking in it too long, I would say. And then it also becomes boring. And I feel like this should be one of those games where it's pretty obvious that you're sticking in it a little bit too long. But we'll let him ride it out. As the mutas will start to evaporate the main mineral line. That Void Ray that got recalled, unfortunately, will now meet its end. Oh my god, look at that Muta Micro to kill that singular pylon. Holy shit. Alright. Echo is about to be maxed out. And then he can walk across the map, I imagine. Alright. Krimpus is going to go for one last big attack to try and see if he can do anything, but I don't think he's going to find much worth, as all of his Archons are unfortunately getting blocked by his Adepts that are all attacking Roaches as well. As Echo continues to try and micro versus Archons and fail. But he's got too much that doesn't matter. So, Echo Soldier will be the winner of the first show match. Congratulations to him. Krimpus, congratulations. You can go back to bed. As we will now be getting Waffelz in here for the main attraction. What do I put in my title? Do I put cheating? No, handicap. Sorry. After watching those games, I will also be adding an 80% health handicap, says Waffelz. Alright, so now what we're doing is Waffelz is going to play Terran, which is... Well, I don't know how much MMR because he doesn't have anything ranked on this account. But we're going to play the map hack account. Or map, whatever. How do you do the printf thing? Is it a mod? No. Oh, map hacks. Oh, yes, there it is. Okay, I got it. Bookmark that. So yeah, Echo's gonna have map hacks against Waffelz' Terran. Waffelz is the Terran is the off race of Waffelz. But he still thinks that's much too strong to deal with Echo, as he's also giving himself an 80% health handicap. So we will be playing with Echo, with map hacks, and an opponent with 80% health. And we'll see if he can win a best of 5. They're doing their vetoes and map picks right now. Alright, Old Republic first. Interesting. Okay. Do I need to give myself map hacks as a spectator? Surely not. Oh, whoops. All right, here we go. So this one's only a best of 5. So, on the bottom left-hand side, we have the original person that was supposed to play in this show match. But was deemed to be too good for his opponent. It is Waffelz, off racing, with 80% handicap. And on the top right-hand side, the winner of the previous show match, who has proven that he deserves to be here against his opponent, who currently is using map hacks. It is Echo. What the fuck? Well, map hacks aren't going to stop you from accidentally making a gas before your first pylon finishes. Yeah, we all saw that. This is a beef match, I think. I don't really remember what they were beefing about. In fact, I don't even know if they were beefing about anything. They just, for some reason, started saying they wanted to show match each other in the politics channel. However, they weren't even talking about politics, I don't think. They were just talking about StarCraft anyways. So I don't really remember what the beef actually was. Yeah, that's a great point, Echo. Why are you scouting? You literally have map packs. I'm actually very curious to see how this goes. Can Echo actually beat someone's off race when he's hacking? I've also never played with like this map hack mod. I'm very curious how I would play. I'm very curious what it would feel like to just have full map hacks. There's a point where, yeah, it becomes like TMI, and you honestly kind of lose some of your muscle memory, I can imagine. Because you're just kind of used to doing things without having full information, but then you have to add in the extra step of looking at their base all the time. And I can see that being kind of difficult, especially for someone at a lower level. You can't get up there, Waffelz. How dare you, Dine. I can't believe Waffelz is actually trying to get up there after taking so long. There's no way he would be getting... I can't believe, honestly, he's alive, actually. Yeah, that's pretty good. Yeah, but Crimp, if you were as far behind as you were that game with such a late third base... Oh my god, Echo just lost the probe to the Reaper with map hacks on. Then at some point, Krimpus, you just have to take the safer thing. Oh my god. No, Waffelz! What? Oh. Well, unfortunately, Waffelz donates the Reaper. But he did get an extra kill when he shouldn't have, so that's honestly not that bad. Yeah, there we go. There's the TMI thing coming in. I need him. Alright, looks like we're going to do some kind of tank push coming out of Waffelz. He's got his 3 racks set up. He's got his +1 coming out. We're going to be doing a 4-gate blink, it seems like, from Echo. Could be strong. If the micro is on point. And I remember the last time I did say that in this cast today. The micro was not on point. So we'll see if Echo can find a way to make sure that does happen. As the Prism should get started up. Oh, no, it's an Immortal. Wait, what? Alright, so it's not 4-gate blink. He is just making an extra gateway and then going Immortal anyways. Which is also fine because there are tanks on the field. And I guess he realizes that and is just countering them with another unit that's very good. So we'll see if he's able to deny this. So he sees this army moving out and doesn't actually meet it across the map at all. He literally knows that this army is coming and has decided to just sit in his base doing nothing when he easily could have denied this. Okay, he's going to be able to kill the 2 tanks. Actually, blinks on the tank. Not the worst play. Stim finished, but honestly... uh-oh. Echo's getting a bit mogged right now by the micro. Back up. There you go. Alright, decent play. Echo will stay alive with minimal losses. Very nice. Problem, though, is that his third base is extremely late, and he sees his opponent's is already halfway done. So that's also not great. Alright, there's the scan from Waffelz. He's probably going to be feeling pretty good right now. Even though he lost that initial attack, scanning and seeing that his opponent's third base is not even barely started yet. Sorry, I just had to do it to him. Alright, the Prism's going to be coming out. Prism could be really good here. The medevacs from Waffelz are a bit late. If we can get a nice Prism in the main base with a little bit of a poke at the third, it could be very strong. This army is also very susceptible to getting caught out in the middle of the map, although charge actually isn't quite done yet, so never mind. Again, Echo knows this is coming, and he's not positioning it in any way to be able to meet it. There we go, finally finding it on the map. Blinks forward to kill one of the tanks, which, again, is not exactly how you want to be doing this. You will at least kill that off. How many gateways do we have? Only 4. We've forgotten our extra gateways, unfortunately. Charge. Oh, he wastes the charge. Alright, this is going to be rough. These units are very, very weak, so we'll be able to kill one of these. And the bio is still strong enough, though, that it's going to be really difficult for Echo to hold on with only 4 gateways worth of production, as he forgot all the other ones. And so, it seems like our first conclusion is that even with map hacks and an 80% health reduction, or just 80% health handicap, Waffelz is still able to win the first game. Echo says this isn't fun anymore. Echo, you literally have map packs. Drop it to 60. He's got 70. Waffelz is now at 70% health on his units. Echo is now switching to Zerg again. Interesting that he's playing with the map hack mod, but then using the race that already has built-in map hacks. So we'll see if that can help him, if he has double the map hacking power. All right, top left-hand side, playing with 70% health. It is Waffelz. On the bottom right-hand side, playing with map packs enabled. It is Echo Soldier. I need more nasal decongestant. The extractor trick works again. He really does enjoy doing that, doesn't he? Going for this early pool, even versus Terran. We'll see how this works. I mean, I'm actually very... I mean, you literally can see that what your opponent is doing as Zerg. So, you should just be playing as greedy as possible. There's no reason to make this pool. Like, you can just... What? You see he's not proxying you, so just fucking double expand or some bullshit. Alright, so he's gonna expand. Still getting gas. And a second gas. Why is he getting a second gas? So we see the expansion coming. Yeah. Echo, just take a third base, man. What the fuck? Why is Echo obsessed with extractors? What is happening? Dude, the extractors are finishing before the hatchery is. There's a lair coming in already. The Zerglings are on vacation. Dude, when Waffelz comes down and sees these two gases, he's just gonna be like, what the fuck? You know, I think I might have realized the reason why Echo is calling himself the name Echo. I imagine whenever he talks, he just hears this echo in his head. Because there's nothing fucking inside of it. His voice just bounces off the hollow walls of his own skull. He's like, wow, what the hell is happening up there? I guess I'm going to call myself Echo. Oh, he's listening to the stream. That's fucking hilarious. Alright, well, there's that 2-base spire. After we're not mining the gases at the natural that we took 5 minutes ago. We have a third CC coming down already. As Waffelz is preparing himself very nicely. Echo realizing after I tell him that he's not mining gas. Echo, just... Why are you doing... Just make drones, dude. You can see what he's doing. Why are we attacking the Reaver with drones? What the fuck is happening? What the fuck? Drone bull. 5 mutas. Oh, we don't have larva? No, we do. We're just not making more for some reason. Oh, he's supply blocked. Classic. Dude, there's nothing better than when you're playing Zerg and you are just waiting for that Spire to finish to make 1,000,000 mutas. And the moment it finishes, you just get that heart-wrenching sound of the announcer telling you that you have no fucking supply. God, that happens to me so much whenever I off-race Zerg. Guys, I don't know what to say anymore. Echo just continues to do the worst builds of all time with full information of what's happening on the map. And nothing's happening. Oh, he defends the 2 aliens. Whoa, sick play! We got 8 Marines and some mines on the other side of the map. Like, go! Do something with the mutas. Okay, there we go. Go kill the medevac when it tries to load up or something. Wait, no. Just how about you just don't go to where the units are? You see where the units are! Go where the units are not! Echo! You have map hacks! Just go around them. Thank you. Jesus. There you go. Find a third. Okay, this is not really going to do it. You're never going to kill this. Alright, you saw those units coming. Just go away preemptively. Wow, he's actually still trying to land this. Okay. Oh, you see the mine. You have map hacks. Jesus. No way. No way. Oh, no way. Holy shit. Dude, I would have lost my mind if he actually walked into those. Oh, he's actually going to kill the CC. Waffelz is way too greedy with this. Holy shit. Okay. Well. Waffelz, what the fuck, man? Whack. Dude. What would you expect? Alright, now we're kind of cooking with these mutas just a little bit. As we're finding the units spread out. Very nice. Killing them before they're able to burrow. Very nice. Unfortunately, still losing mutas to the army that we know exists. Okay. Not the worst, but unfortunately in the back end we've got 38 drones. So that's not exactly good. Although, is this mass Baneling... Oh, we didn't get Baneling. We don't have either speed upgrade. Ooh, okay. It's not looking good. Imagine if both of these things had speed, the game would be over. He's still going to go for it anyway. Waffelz is not paying attention. Tries to focus fire. But it's going to have to run away. But luckily for him, his opponent has forgotten that the 2 most vital upgrades to this unit composition don't exist. So Waffelz will be able to get home free. Oh, there. Now he's doing the greed thing. Okay, triple hatchery on the back end. Very nice. Echo, you're going to be supply blocked. Stop typing. Echo, make overlords. There you go. I actually don't know. Do you need detection in the map pack thing? I imagine you do. I think you see where they are, but you can't actually see them. Like your units can't see them. Is what the thing is, I think. All right, so Echo sees where this army is moving. He's deciding to meet it with the reinforcements. And then he chokes everything up. And then he A-moves the Widow Mines with the Banelings for some reason. Alright, well, that's a decision tree. Oh! Alright, never mind. The last couple of Banelings do connect. Uh-oh, Waffelz. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. That wasn't the micro, buddy. Up, 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 ah! This might be it. I think Echo's actually done it. It's on the unit tab. There's like nothing. What is this? What the hell? What are these things? Holy shit, Echo did it. Yeah, 70% health cap or handicap is pretty brutal. So with map packs and 70% health, Echo has managed to win a singular game. Can he continue this? Oh my god, thank you, Dan Common. Go. Go, 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 go. As Echo says, now he has to piss. I have never seen someone need so many breaks within 1 hour of time. Does Echo have no control over his bodily functions? Like, what's going on here? Bad hydration. I've got my fucking water right here. I'm not Echo that I need to go run away and get water. It's prepared at my desk because I knew I was going to be sitting at my desk for multiple hours doing this. So I did it in advance. I do want to take more medicine though, so I will be right back. Oh, now he's ready. Now he's ready. Okay. I'm starting the game and getting medicine. What happened to my Christmas tree lights? What the fuck? Ah! Okay. The batteries are dying on my Christmas tree lights. I need to swap them out. Extractor trick yet again, apparently. God, what the fuck is this build from Echo, man? Oh, wait, what? Oh, he's actually... Oh, okay, never mind. That's the correct thing to do, because Waffelz is trying to proxy rack someone who's got map packs. That is a massive ego move. I don't think only 3 drones is the play. Waffelz is forgetting that his opponent has map packs. Is Waffelz throwing for content? Oh, the SCV stays alive! Hold up. Hold up. Oh, it jukes it again. Oh! Woo! Oh! Oh, that's unfortunate. Alright, so we're gonna have 6 lings coming out here. 8 lings, sorry. Honestly, as Waffelz, I feel like just cancel these and just take a CC. Because you know your opponent's going to just be sitting here with 3 drones on the field. There's no way this Marine survives. Oh. Well, that was StarCraft, ladies and gentlemen. That's what happens when you try to proxy 3-rack someone who has map hacks. As Echo Soldier now will be on match point. Excellent display from everyone involved today. You know that there is a world where Echo completely misunderstands how to hold a proxy Rex. And if Waffelz knew, if Waffelz didn't forget that his opponent had map hacks and was executing properly, there's absolutely a world where Echo just dies, even though he has map hacks. Commence, says Echo. I like that. It's pretty funny. Alrighty. So, on the bottom right-hand side, forgetting his opponent had map hacks and tried to proxy him, it is Waffelz. On the top left-hand side, yet again doing his shitty extractor trick 15 pool build. It is the man with map hacks in the lead, Echo Soldier. What if it's Proxy Rex again? Mind games, man. Yeah. He'll never expect the second Proxy Rex in a row. That's for sure. Why is Echo doing this? Why are you making this pool so early? Echo, you see him doing a build that's not aggressive. Why are you keep calling me bald? Why are you making fun of someone for something that's completely out of their control? I'm making fun of you for things that you are fully capable of doing. You are the equivalent of a high school bully, Echo. Whereas I am an honorable feedback giver. All right? I'm helping you with things that you are capable of fixing. Just hair disadvantaged. That's hilarious. Echo, play the fucking game. Stop typing. Alright, here come the Reaper and the Lynx. Please don't lose your Reaper again, Mr. Waffelz. That would be great. Alright. Oh, nice little target fire. Alrighty, Waffelz. Echo, you have a queen. Echo, you have a queen. There you go. Guys, maybe if I talk quietly, then Echo won't hear, but you guys will. What the fuck? What's this Marine doing here? What the hell? Wait, what? What is this Marine doing here? Get out of there, buddy. Mods, ban the 6-7 memers. Oh, get it. Ah, nice try. Uh-oh. Echo's gonna get out of position with map packs on. Oh, but Waffelz is just gonna sit here doing nothing. Okay, never mind. Woo! You can't jump down there. Okay, nice. Once again, getting out positioned. Okay. Alright, the next step. Can Echo defend Hellions with map packs? I feel like he'll be fine with it. His speed's going to be done soon. Oh. Hold up. Hold up. I don't know why Waffelz is actually being so aggressive with these. It's really risky. Knowing your opponent has map packs to be on the field with 3 units. And if knowing if your opponent had any sort of brain going on, they would have speed done by now. This is Echo. You can see there's nothing here except these 3 units. Just go and kill them. There you go. Oh, he got juked. Woohoo! Broken ankles. Echo is on the fucking floor crying. A massive dent in the ground where his chin hit it. Oh my god. Absolutely roasted. And now there's 4 Hellions, and this is not quite enough lings to deal with 4 Hellions, I will say. I don't know why Echo keeps typing. It's really not doing him any service to be trying to type while play. Up! Waffelz choosing the worst place to finally take this fight. Uh-oh. Losing all of his Hellions. Not exactly the best play there. Another attempted juke. I liked it. It actually kind of worked, if only that wall wasn't there. The HP is still 70%. Keep that in mind. Hey, look at that. 31 HP on this full health Marine. It's crazy. A rightful double scan as Echo has yet to make a tech choice. He is literally on only Zerglings and only a spawning pool. Now finally dropping a Spire as he listens to me talk, reminding him that he hasn't put any tech buildings down yet. As Waffelz is now deeply supply blocked, unfortunately, in a very critical juncture as his third base is starting to mine. And that is exactly when your production is supposed to explode as a Terran player. So that's a bit unfortunate for him. Once again, Echo with full information that his opponent is sitting here doing nothing and just ramping up. Has yet to take a 4th base. Or do anything else greedily. Guys, what if we purposely feed Echo false information as a joke? Alright, double medevac is out. It's going to instantly get loaded and sent to the right side of the map. Uh-oh, Echo's going to have to be paying really close attention to make sure he can split his forces, to make sure he can deal with the double drop on the right as the army starts to move towards the left-hand side as well. It's going to be very difficult for him as the BC transition behind it also is potentially going to catch Echo off guard, but thankfully he does have the Mutas coming out. All right, here comes the push on the left, but Echo really needs to be paying attention because the drop on the right is about to hit his natural. Needs to be taking care of that other side as the units do start to attack. No bailing speed, though, so all these bailings are just going to waddle forward into those Marauders, but the medevacs do get killed off very quickly. Another stim getting thrown down by Waffelz, a bit risky with how little health his units have. But that will be a kill on the 4th base. No cancel. Yeah, I'm really sad that Echo did. I shouldn't have said that. I should not have preempted that with telling him that I will tell him false information. I really wanted to know if he actually would have reacted. That would have been so funny. Alright, 4th base coming up here as Waffelz' attack did not quite work out. He's got lots of production on the back end, though, and his macro is actually pretty decent during all of this. Really not floating anything. His 2-2 is going to be on the way. Echo has yet to make an evolution chamber. So provided this game continues going on, that will be a very big weak point for him. Unfortunately for Echo, he's kind of forgotten the fact that I said that there are actually BCs coming, so he's not going to be ready for that. Finding the army on the map with his map packs. Will be able to take this engagement, but no bailing speed yet again means all those bailings are going to be coming in very late to this fight. Waffelz looked like he wanted to actually go for that for a second, but remembering that his units have 70% HP, smartly doesn't actually go for the chase. Really needs to get more medevacs, though, as he's only got a few and they've got almost no HP. Or, sorry, energy, I mean. Widow Mines now getting thrown down into the mix as well as the units are so softened up. But the mutas! Woo! They are evaporating to the mines. Oh my goodness. What a connection. Map packs are not going to help your micro, Echo. As that is gotta be the worst engagement of the series. Waffelz is streamlining things across the map at this point. Well, actually, I mean 2 medevacs, but you know what I mean. The upgrades are also excellent now for him. Baneling's trying to roll on in, but there are more mines than Banelings, it feels like, as all of those will get killed off. Echo Soldier is bleeding. This dude map packs, yeah. Nice. All right. We're going to game 5. How could I lose with map packs, says Echo. So true. Oh, Waffelz lives in California. Oh, yeah, I forgot about that. Well, Waffelz has also been having the ping handicap this entire series. But to be honest, it's everyone living in America, so it doesn't really matter. That always blows me away when people in America complain about ping in their own country. Like, the max ping you get going from east to west or west to east is 80. You, like, barely even notice that. Like, I would notice it in the very first few seconds of the game just because I'm not doing anything. But, like, immediately I just get used to it and, like, don't even notice anything anymore. Anyways, top right-hand side. Playing with 70% health and winning 2 games against someone who's map hacking. It is Waffelz, who's also off-racing, by the way. in the bottom left-hand side with map hacks. And for some reason also is off racing, but only at 100 MMR lower than his main MMR. It is Echo Soldier. Dude, 80 ping is nothing. 80 ping, you cannot even feel it once you're in the game. Like, literally, once you're, like, actually flowing in the game and just doing your shit, you don't even fucking notice it. Alright, well, Echo is yet again doing his shitty build. When he literally could just be making 3 hatches super fast and just spamming drones. And only making lings when he needs to because he has full fucking vision! Waffelz is just going to expand like normal. As he doesn't expect his opponent to do anything different than what he's been doing this whole time, because this is a lower level player who will only ever have one build. You know what I mean, Ibri? I don't literally mean 3 hatches off the rip and nothing else. Fucking... Jesus. Oh my god, he is taking the third. Holy shit, he's doing it. Incorrectly, but he's doing it. Why is he making a roach horn as well? Oh, no, Echo. Echo, you need gas to make roaches. Okay, there you go. Why does it only have 1 queen? Why is there only one? What are these drones doing here? Why is there only 1 queen? Oh my goodness. We're floating 400 minerals, so we have no fucking extra queens in production. What is happening? Echo is trying to survive off of a single queen. And he's getting 2 extra gases again. What the fuck? What is he doing? He's not even mining on the first one! Ah. What the heck? Why do we get these gases so early? Oh, a Liberator. Just kidding, a battle cruiser. Just kidding, a medevac. Oh, which one is it? Echo won't know. Hee haha. Alright, here come the Hellions. We'll see what they can do. Oh my god, and he's transitioning to mech behind it. That's crazy. A swap up from Waffelz in this final game. Very bold move to go for. As the Hellions do make their way across. As once again, Echo is not prepared for the attack, despite, again, having full information that this is coming. But this is only the first wave of Hellions, as more are going to be coming, because, again, our opponent is going mech. Alright, we'll finally deal with those. It's very nice. An SCV finding its way. Interesting. Not sure what this guy's doing. What the fuck? There are a million SCVs on the middle of the map for some reason. As Echo Soldier did not really prepare for this thing that's about to come in the natural. Oh, it was a Liberator this whole time. Ha ha ha. You were tricked. person listening to me on the stream. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. There's nothing in the main except for a queen. Better pull those drones. Whoop, 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 whoop. This is going pretty bad for Echo, I'm not gonna lie. Echo, you should make things. There you go. Alright. The mech transition is going to be pretty strong, though, at this point. Lots of more factories getting thrown down, more siege tanks, and Hellions being produced. Many different units that his opponent is not quite ready to deal with, I would say. Lair is getting put down as well. Alright, can Echo find his way back in this game? Because he's lost quite a few drones to the early harassment. That Liberator actually going to survive, amazingly. What the hell? Where is this guy going? Wait, what? What the hell? Okay, well, that's a spot to take that. Will Echo try to deny this? Or is he just going to let that sit there? Could you bile the mineral line from over here? I feel like you can. Oop, both players are supply blocked. 10 overlords! Holy moly. What the hell is that scan? That's a spot, okay. Oh, Echo, remember that Evo chambers exist. I gotta sneeze. Alright, I'm back. God, Waffelz eco is just wonkers right now. 73 SCVs. Some pretty decent macro coming out of our little, what, Diamond Terran player? What's Echo's move here? What army composition is Echo going for right now? He's got a bunch of Hydras in the production tab. He's got some Ravagers. Yeah, I know. That's what I keep wondering, Flaky. Alright, fourth base going to get thrown down by Echo as once again he realizes his opponent is not doing anything and just sitting there. And so generally that means you can just go ahead and drone. There he goes again. Very nice. And but then Waffelz attacks! Oh! Just kidding. I don't know how much Echo is using his map hacks versus just listening to me on the stream or not. But, oh my god, he's also got a Doom Drop setting up over on the right-hand side. Uh-oh, he's got to be prepared for that. Oh, whoa, that was actually, I was totally making that up. There actually is a medevac coming on the right-hand side. That's so funny. I'm insane. Also, it's a 4 Marauder drop. What the fuck is this drop? What am I even looking at? What is really... You can... Oh, you can see... Oh, with Echo's POV, we can actually see the map packs. That's interesting. It's kind of cool.
Look at that mutated structure.
Oh, of course he's using the Loco fucking announcer. Oh my god, it looks like Echo is completely out of position for the attack on the left-hand side. Even though he has map packs. Oh no. He's got to be prepared. Because there's got to be a BC warping into his main base at the same time. Oh, not falling for it. Anyways. Alright, does pile down some of those tanks and whatnot. Although this army, I feel like it's going to be kind of hard to actually engage into this as Echo. His army size is not too bad. Alright, he's slowly making his way up. Excuse me. Tanks on siege, though. Files getting thrown down on a Liberator. We'll be able to slowly pick this off. Echo's honestly doing a pretty... Oh, never mind. Oh, he's gonna get railed by tanks now. Oh, no. Owned. I was about to say Echo is honestly doing a pretty good job of being very patient with the fights and just kind of picking up things here and there and then just remaxing and whatnot. But then he just decided to A-move anyways, and then he lost everything. So, yeah. That was a bit unfortunate. And Waffelz will win despite having 70% health and playing against someone who has map hacks. Looks like it was, in fact, too difficult for Mr. Echo Soldier. GG's. Waffelz is the ultimate victor. Congratulations to him. He does not need to pay Echo Soldier $10. However, I have to pay him $20 because I said that I would do that if he won the first match versus Krimpus. So honestly, a big loss today. But that's okay. Although this has given me a new idea for a fun way to do this, where we do have someone playing with the handicap that they can listen to the stream, but only that, not with the map hacks as well. So that way I can troll them by possibly feeding them false information and seeing what goes with that, because that would be really funny. Because I was trying to do it there, but obviously he just has map hacks, so he can just know that I'm lying. But if he didn't have map hacks, then that could be really funny. But anyways, thank you everyone for playing this very interesting show match. Now that's what I was thinking, Alton, at first. Yeah, that was my mindset going with it, where I was like, maybe the TMI is like so much that it would actually overload his brain and he would just like naturally react to it. But it seems like that wasn't the case, which is a little unfortunate, but you know. Anyways, I'm going to be done, so thank you guys for watching. This was an interesting set of series. But yeah, I guess I'll upload this to YouTube too, so people can watch the VODs if they want to. And yeah, I don't know. I'm kind of sick, so I don't really want to keep talking right now. So I will see you guys later. What were the scores? Yeah. No, no, 3-2 Waffelz Echo. Not 2-1. But yeah, it is kind of unfortunate for Crimp because, yeah, we just saw that Waffelz didn't realize that Krimpus' time zone was not EST. So Krimpus actually had to wake up even earlier. So, as much as I roasted Krimpus for sucking ass, I should have been a little more lenient, maybe, given his sleep state. But also, I don't care. Yeah, but you're also 30 years old, Waffelz, and can take responsibility for your actions, whereas Krimpus is a child and needs to complain at any moment possible. Anyways, I will see you guys later. Bye-bye.